bring in our good friend Katy Perry. She is the CMO at zerohash. Welcome back to the show. First time we've had you in a while. Nice
I know. Happy New Year. Can we say that still?
You know what? If I haven't seen you yet in the year, I'm one of those people.
Happy
Everyone's
New
like,
Year.
don't say
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for being here. So not quite at all-time highs for the broader S&P, but what have you seen? What a wild couple days it's been like for traders. What have you been following?
I'm following the BitGo IPO. I mean, I was outside walking in. It was like there was Pop-A-Shot.
Yep.
There was
mini golf,
arcade games. It was an awesome event. It's really cool to see sort of the boring side of crypto get the hype. You know, the infrastructure plays, and I think retail investors are going to be really excited to look at them as a picks and shovel sort of move as they extend beyond their Coinbase portfolios.
Of course, we had IPOs last year from Circle and Bullish, and now BitGo kicking things off here in 2026. We'll be bringing our viewers an interview with the Chief Revenue Officer at BitGo coming up in just a bit. Investors really reacting the last 72 hours. All eyes on Davos. Hello, like, oh my goodness, whiplash out of the president's remarks, the big sell-off at 2% on Tuesday, the bounce back the last 2 days. Where do you want to start? The floor is yours in Switzerland.
I can't keep up. I mean, crypto obviously was a really interesting story because you saw everyone doubling down on just the reality of it and how they're implementing it. You saw Coinbase, the CEO was there. Everyone was talking about it, whether you were at the lead of a major financial institution or a pure play player. So I think that was a big one. You also had the geopolitical backdrop with Greenland's drama going on in the background. All, of course, while everyone's wearing snow boots on a mountain. So what could be more fun than that?
Well, being here at the New York Stock Exchange, I gotta say, if we don't get to do the show live from Davos, it's just sour grapes. Who even wants to be there? Although next year, if you want to send us, we'd be very happy to go to Davos. To be fair,
we'll figure out the boots.
Talk to me about the latest zerohash stablecoin report. What is on your radar? You think we should pay a bit more attention to here in 2026, Katy?
Stablecoin is one of these words that was really deep in the crypto community for many years, and now it's really part of the day-to-day of a lot of apps and what people are using, and they just don't even know they're using it. So the report is really looking at the momentum of using crypto infrastructure and blockchain as a new way to move money. We calculated there's probably about 1.4 at the lower end billion accounts that could use stablecoins for payments based on Cash App onboarding people. You have interactive brokers. Earlier this week we announced Gusto. You can now pay people across borders using stablecoins. So there's a lot of momentum there. There was also an interesting stat about companies mentioning stablecoins in their EDGAR filings. Year over year, that's up 290%. Over 2,300 companies mentioned the word stablecoin in an EDGAR filing last year.
That's amazing. I got about a minute left with you. Economic data on your horizon, either for the rest of this week or in the days and trading weeks ahead, Katy Perry?
I think we're all watching the job numbers, of course. I think I zoom out a bit on that, and I'm always following the AI sort of what's going to happen with jobs in the long term. We also saw from P&G their earnings today, which was a good signal for sort of consumer sentiment, which seems a little bit on edge. You know, things are doing pretty well. People are still on their Kalshi, their poly market. Things seem good on the surface, but there's a little undercurrent of worry I saw in P&G's earnings. Personal care, beauty was up. Things like diapers, razors, other things were down. So potentially indicating that people are buying fewer things, which we'll see how that nets out.
Yeah, one of those core consumer staples companies. It was one of the best performers in the Dow today. We're going to talk a lot more about Procter & Gamble in just a bit. You teed us up perfectly here, my friend. Welcome back and a happy new year. Get away with saying that one last time.
All right.
We'll talk to you again
easy.
soon.